That's the second time that I wasn't like properly set up. I didn't have my mic on. I didn't have it plugged in, so there's no audio to open this up. But anyway, I'm doing a battle of the snack wraps. Popeyes versus McDonald's. McDonald's is $3.79. Popeyes is $4.79, and you got three wraps from Popeyes versus McDonald's two. We about to see who got the best wrap in 2025. Let's just say that. But I've already been biting into the McDonald's wrap. I think it's the ranch one, I think, and it's just a lot of flour. They got them crispy strips on there, and it's just, you know, all this is worthless. Fries kind of old as hell, but it's not about the fries. So I would say for $3.79, it's a good size when you just look at it like this. But if you got more, like this one's better. This one's better. I think it's a spicy one. I think this one is definitely better. It uses the creamy chili sauce or whatever. I respect that. By comparison to the first wrap, this wrap is definitely better because the tender covers more ground of the tortilla, where that one just has this big old amount of flour, a little tiny little piece of chicken with one little strand of shredded cheese. Taste wise, it is definitely really good, but it's got to be more than taste. So we're gonna go in for a Popeyes wrap. Popeyes uses a fatter type of like tender. It's shorter in height, like length or whatever, but it's like fatter, and it has just about a little bit more going on because definitely like loads of cheese and like the ranch or whatever the case may be, and their pickles. So basically, just their chicken sandwich in a wrap form. Man. I'm telling y'all, Popeyes is definitely on to something. I like how when Popeyes try to go after somebody, they're going after them and they make sure that they do a good job to compete. The tender, in my opinion, I'd say the tender by itself, I wouldn't say it's necessarily better than McDonald's McCrispy strips, but when you put it together with the lettuce and the cheese and the pickles and the sauce, just like with their chicken sandwiches, you have an absolute monster on your hands. And I'm gonna say this: the eating experience of the Popeyes wrap versus the McDonald's wrap, the Popeyes wrap is just more enjoyable for me. It's got a lot more going on. Um, it's really delivering. Like it really is. Now I understand that Popeye didn't necessarily make it too easy for McDonald's because you got three different wraps that you can choose from. At Popeyes versus McDonald's, you only got like a classic ranch and then a spicy. And that's cool and everything, but to have that additional third option, I mean, like this one for example. Like you look at it like that's not like the best in terms of appeal for what a wrap is supposed to be. Um, so this one could be very comparable to the first McDonald's wrap I had. But again, the eat on is just better. I'll take some McDonald's fries and put on my Popeyes wrap. Well, it's kind of brown. Going off taste from that first wrap, from that first bite, I instantly knew that I wanted to side with Popeyes. Taste wise, for sure. Again, you still have the spread tortilla problem, but you can't get it. You can't always get it right, you know. So I think all fries suck when they're cold, but I still love these fries. See, and they just put way too much lettuce on there for my liking. I understand that's part of what makes a wrap is the lettuce, but Popeyes had the decency to add more cheese to their wraps as well as more sauce and the amazing pickles. Both McDonald's wraps have extra baggage. Only one wrap from Popeyes has. I know it's unfair because Popeyes have three, but hey. So a final wrap in the game, the spicy wrap. Sorry for all the annoying talking you hear in the background. Can't do nothing about that, but oh yeah. Popeyes wins, man. In all hands. You can make the argument that McDonald's is more worthwhile because it's $1 cheaper, but sometimes it's more about the overall experience, the taste, you know, compared to just, oh, McDonald's wraps are cheaper, so they're automatically better. No. Now, if we talk about kids, McDonald's wrap is definitely more kid friendly in my opinion. It definitely has the bite and just the overall presentation and the flow of being a wrap that's more appealing to kids. I wouldn't necessarily call this a grown. Excuse me. I wouldn't necessarily call this a grown man rap, but it just has more going on, you know. And a lot of kids have more simplistic palates, so they don't care for all that extra. But as a pickle lover and a lover of Popeyes chicken sandwiches, I already knew going in that if McDonald's didn't bring their A game, there was no way they was going to beat Popeyes. And in my opinion, they didn't bring their A game. Because it's one thing to go off of name and reputation and nostalgia, but it's another thing to actually deliver, you know. Like all this that you're feeling right here is the chicken, the pickles, the sauce, the cheese, the lettuce. It's just a better, enjoyable wrap in my opinion. Like I said months ago, if you eat some kind of sandwich or something and you ain't got sauce busting on your side of your face, guess what? They ain't make it right. So, as far as taste goes, both are good, right? McDonald's wrap would have definitely came in stronger in the flavor department if they would have used their old, chicken selects or whatever the case may be. But if I'm being honest, I personally wouldn't think that would beat this anyway. Man. So in my honest opinion, in 2025, Popeyes has done it again. They delivered a better chicken wrap. You could talk about the prices and say how, oh, you know what I'm saying, spending basically $5 for a wrap of that size and whatever case it be isn't worth it, and I agree. But taste wise, it delivers in my opinion. I don't care what kind of sauce or whatever you try to put on the McDonald's wraps, it's not messing with that. And even if McDonald's put their pickles in there, it wouldn't make a difference. Their pickles don't have that same kind of like punch like Popeye's pickles. But that was delicious. That was fun. Yeah, I ate it all. It was just wraps, whatever. But yeah, man, Popeyes takes the crown, the best chicken wrap in the game. McDonald's is second, and that's just is what it is. But I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If y'all did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's going to be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace out. A King Deal production.